That's probably in Maseches Me'ila, in the Mishnayos. And does it invalidate the Korban?
29th of June, Rabbi Levitt, Chavetz Chaim.
Morning, Lou.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
Okay, so we're up to Be'el ha'asham v'nislach lo. That's the pasuk. And from this pasuk, yeah.
The ram of the asham, the nislach, will be forgiven.
What page?
The meaning.
This is 10 lines from the bottom of the Rashi's on Kuf Yud Aleph, Amud Aleph.
In the middle of the third Torah or at the bottom of the third Torah or. Okay. The ram of the Arsham, the Nislach, will be forgiven. Mashma, the meaning, Ein Slicha, there's no forgiveness, Ella B'Shnehem, only with both of them. El, the ram, Shema Ha'asham, that is like called an Asham, and a Keren to the leaf, like we've explained, L'Kneya, in what's following. Hektish, Mehedyet, hektish from an ordinary person. Ma, what would it be? Asham, Diksiv, the Asham, Diksiv that is written, the Gezel Hagei, the Gezel Hager, of the Ger, Keren, who that's the principle. The Amar that we said La'el above, Asham, also the Asham, Diksiv, the Hektish, Keren, who, with the Hektish that it is a principle.
What is Rashi saying over here? I didn't get that. Be'el ha'asham v'nislach lo. Okay, so this pasuk that Rashi is quoting is the pasuk. You got it in your Torah or over there. Which one is it in the Torah or? El ha'asham v'nislach lo. That's the last four words of pasuk Daled in the Torah or. This is what the Gemora is quoting over here as the source in the case of Me'ila, that both components are prevent him from being Yotze if he doesn't bring either one of them. If he doesn't bring the payment for the misappropriation, the forbidden usage of the hektish, that's called the Me'ila by the Brisa, and then also the Asham. There's the Asham, the core that he has to bring over here. And so Rashi says, the Gemora, the Brisa quotes the pasuk because it says, Be'el ha'asham v'nislach lo. So we see that he's going to get his slicha with the ale and the asham. Even though grammatically the ale ha'asham would seem to be the translation, according to the simple understanding of it, would be it's the ram of the asham offering. He'll get his payment. He'll get his kapara. But Rashi's explaining mashma ein slicha ela b'shnehem. It's mashma from this pasuk that you're not going to get a slicha except when you bring both the me'ila as well as the asham. How do we see that from these words that the Gemara has quoted? So Rashi's explaining eol kamashma'u. The word eol in the pasuk is according to its straightforward understanding. Like we said, the ale is referring to the ram, which is the asham offering. That's what he's got to bring. One of the things that he's got to bring. Now, the word ha'asham in this pasuk does not refer to the korban, says Rashi. It refers to the keren, and that's the keren. That's the principal payment of the me'ilah. Here we're not talking over here. Just in case you're wondering, we're not talking over here about Gezel Ager. This is what we've been talking about all week, about Gezel Ager. There's also an Asham for that as well, but that's when he swore falsely about the Gezel Ager. Here, he didn't swear falsely about anything. Simply the fact that he misappropriated hektish. This is a different pasuk. He's got to bring he's got to pay the payment of the keren, which we're calling the me'ilah, and he also has to bring a korban asham, which in the Gemora is called an asham me'ilah. So here the pasuk is calling the asham the keren. So Rashi says in this two words over here, be'el ha'asham, you've got both the ale, the ram offering, known as the asham mila, and the word ha'asham is referring to the monetary payment, the principal payment of the keren for the misappropriation of the hektish. And so then it says, when you got both of those things, b'nislach lo, he gets his slicha, he gets his kapara. K'diyolif l'kameh hektish mehedyot. Oh, we're going to learn this later on. Okay, maybe that's why it's not so clear to us. Ma asham diksiv b'gezel ager keren hu kedamar le'el af asham diksiv behektish keren hu. Oh, Rashi's bringing us the drasha. Oh, we already had this drasha actually. This drasha we already had on 110a. Says the notes that how do we know that this word asham over here by the pasuk of Mila, how do we know that it refers to it doesn't refer to the korban, it refers to the payment, because we that's the way we learned it by Gezel Ager. So we're learning hektish, meaning the misappropriation of hektish, mehedyot, from the case of a hedyot stealing from a ger. The ger is a hedyot. So the same thing applies when you steal from the hedyot as when you steal from the other way around. The same din applies when you steal from hektish as when you steal from a hedyot. Maha asham diksiv begezel ager. Just like the asham that's written by Gezel Ager, it doesn't mean not referring to the korban, it's referring to the keren, the principal payment for the theft. Like we said above in on Daf Kuf Yud, af asham. So too, the asham that it says over here in this pasuk, in the misappropriation of hektish, the me'ilah violation, the ksiv behektish, it's written over here by hektish, keren hu. It refers to the keren payments. Okay.
That's very confusing.
I'm glad that you said that. I was also very confused by this. But you see what it says now.
Yeah, I understand what it says, but it's odd. I mean, if the whole point of calling it the asham is to say it's not the payment, it's the korban.
Yeah. It's not the korban, it's the payments.
Right.
Yeah.
That's opposite of what it normally means.
Yeah. I would have said like you. I would have said that the Torah says asham, that it means asham.
Yeah.
That's what I would have said. But the Gemora says, no, you got to know the Gemora. See, that's why you got to know Gemora. It's not enough to just read the psukim. You'll get the totally wrong impression.
Right.
Got to know what the pshat is. Okay. Okay, so now we go to the next section. We got the next section is the Olamed Hektish Mehedyots.
We still have two more Rashis. The Rashis to the end are also part of them.
Also part of this too? Yeah.
The ram of the Asham again. Mash from eating the ram Shahu Ba Chova. The ram that has to be brought as a requirement. La Asham and the Asham Shahu Keren. And the Asham represents the Keren. See Keren Beresha. My dealing with the Keren in the first part, and the Beresha is what we're dealing with. And finishing up the last Rashi, the Chomish Me'akev, the Chomish is not prevented et hakapara. It doesn't prevent getting atonement.
Okay, let's see what the let's see the next.
Sorry about that last line. Okay.
Okay, we got a few more. How much we got now? We just got a few more lines, and we finished the parak over here. So the Brisa, in other words, this is still going to be the words of the Brisa. V'yolamed hekdash mehedyon. We're going to learn the din that applies to hekdash from the din that we learned in regard to hedyot. So. Yeah, so this is the, no. We're starting from Yochol Kashem Sha'ayo, Ba'ashim Ma'akvim. That's what we're up to. This is, the Yochol can be found.
I thought we're up to the viewing of Hektish Mechedjet.
Oh, Alan read the Yochol. Yochol Kashem Sha'ayel Ba'ashim Ma'akvim Kach Chomesh Ma'ake. We would have thought to say, says the Brisa, that just like Ayel and Oshim, meaning the Karen, is Ma'akev in the Kapora, it holds back the person from receiving a Kapora. So too, the third component, the chomesh, the 1/5 charge that he's got to pay, in addition to the principal, that if he doesn't pay it, will also withhold him from getting his kapora. Talmud Lomar, but the pasuk says be'el ha'asham v'nislach lo. So we're from that same pasuk, we see that the only reference in that pasuk, and it says v'nislach lo, and he will have his slicha, he will have his kapara from that, is with the ayel ve'asham ma'akvim. We see that those two components of what he's got to do, those are the ones that withhold behektish. Ve'ein hachomesh ma'akev, but the chomesh payment itself is not ma'akev. He has a mitzvah to give it, and he's got to give it, and if he'll be remiss if he doesn't do so. But nevertheless, the kapora he will still attain. He will attain a kapora when he does the first two. I would imagine he gets more of a kapora if he does the chomish as well, because that's what he's supposed to do. But he does get a kapora. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's not a full kapora, but he does get a kapora with simply bringing the first two of the three, the ayel and the ashim, which we said all along. We're saying that's referring to the keren. Oh, I see. And Rashi said just on the side, he said Alma keren bereisha mesi. you see from this pasuk also that the Karen is what should be brought first. Okay, let's go to the next. Yilamed hektish mihedyot. In the Gemora, the last two lines. First word in line is ma'akev, and then we read on. Lou, would you like to read? Yilamed hektish mihedyot.
The lamed hektish v'hedyot. We derive hektish from a commoner. V'hedyot mehektish, and a commoner from hektish. Hektish may hedyot.
Hektish mihedyot.
So the case of hektish from hedyot, hektish from a commoner, ma asham asam Karen, just as the word asham there refers to principle, and in other words, the payment, like we just learned in Rashi. Af asham dehacha kerid. So too here, the word asham refers to the principal payment. V'hedyot may hektish. Okay, so that was hektish v'hedyot. Now we're doing hedyot v'hektish. Ma hektish ein chomesh me'akev, just as with hektish, the 1/5 is not essential. Af hedyot nami ein chomesh me'akev. So too, with a commoner, also the 1/5 is not essential.
Right. The hektish and the hedyot over here, the hektish is referring to the din of the me'ila, where he stole, so to speak, misappropriated something that was hektish. So that's called a hektish, something that's has kedusha. And then hedyot, that's referring to the stealing from the ger. So the hedyot is so that's hektish and hedyot. So we're learning two dinim over here. We're learning that the word asham refers to the principal payment of Karen. That's one thing we're learning. And then we're learning that the chomesh, the 1/5 payment, is not ma'akev in the kapora. And in one case, we're learning the hektish from the hedyot. In the other case, we're learning the hedyot from the hektish. Yay! Hadron Allah, Agosdal, Eitzim.
Hey, we finished the parak.
Round of applause.
Shkoya, wow. Just
Yes, Shabbat Shalom. I've got a worker coming. Take care. Be well.
Okay.
have a great day.
All the best, Phil. Shkoya.
Rabbi.
Have a good Shabbat.